we've got Chad Krogmeyer and John Oliver and Stella are down there. And you know what kind of the irony of this, Rick, is? The 05 junior and the 12 are buddies.
Well,
and they just got together. Not sure exactly what happened down there.
They might not go to the Waffle House together tonight.
I bet you they probably will.
Yeah, no, these are all good old boys. They have a good time, and it's just part of it, you know, and things are happening.
So as we get under a performance body and parts caution flag here on lap number 1, everybody going to drive away. But, of course, it's a one and done in the heat race. So if you're stopped, doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, or how you got there. If you are stopped, you will go to the pit area.
We got Reed Wolfmeyer down here in the Boer Automotive and Alignment Services H&S Construction number 2WLG2 by Gresham Chassis. Reed, you won earlier in the week. I know that you guys, new track for you again. You'd like to be the first driver to win in the state of Alabama, as you were the first driver to win in the state of Florida for the Carl Customs IMC Northern Sport Lines.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if we can do that. You know, we're one step in the right direction here, but we got to get ready for the future.
Redraw went okay. Yeah, going to be having a good starting spot.
Yeah, the only thing that was left was a 4, but we'll take it.
Better than a 5 or a B main. Good luck.
Thank you.
Second row outside for the 2W.
Track personnel is gone. We're going to clear them up, and they're stacked in rack 2 wide. We're going to be going green this time, Jerry.
Caution lights will go off. We'll look for the green flag off at turn number 4 in the... Yes. Well, caution lights being put back on. Your thanks to SCE Gaskets. For those of you watching at home, a little free look into what we're seeing here in Loxley, Alabama, with the night number 3 of the Clash on the Coast, presented by IMCA TV. Of course, myself, Ben Deathridge, and the legend Mooney Star on the call. I love it. I'm so giddy when I saw you.
Hey, we're stacked in rack now. We're going green, I believe, this time.
Thank goodness. I want to get back to some racing.
They're bumping, they're pushing, they're eager. Chucky throws the green flag flies.
We'll race off of Outlaw Snacks restart zone down into turn number 1. Beautiful shot from overhead there as it is Andy Norris, your race leader. Down the back straightaway, the 26 of Farmer and the 4W of Watson. Top 3 cars transfer. They will then redraw for the top 12 spots. We got a race for the lead. Look at this. Here comes one of your Arkansas boys, Mooney.
Cole Farmer takes the lead coming into turn number 1. He's got that 26 car. He's from Glenwood, Arkansas. He's your leader. Got a 1 car length advantage going into turn number 3.
Farmer right out front, been quick. Most of the week has just been caught up in some incidents that were not his own, and looking great here tonight in Loxley. They work down into turn number 1 and 2. John Watson all over Andy Morris like a dirty shirt. Off of 2, battle for second. Watson looking. Watson will get past Morris down there in turn 3 and 4.
Morris is having some difficulties right now. He started second. He's back to third. The heat's coming on from the 93 car with him, so he needs to Brad Whitley is coming on for that 3rd place and final transfer spot.
Down the back straightaway. Cole Farmer, 1.2 tenths a second advantage, a +3 on your scorecard here tonight. It'll be Farmer across the stripe. John Watson, as he gaps him, gets a 1/8 that time, put 0.6 of a second on him. Back there is Andy Morris and Brad Whitney, your top 4. That's a good-looking race car there.
That Cole, he's in a league of his own right now. He's just pulling away from the rest of the field. I asked him earlier tonight, talking to him, I said, how have you done? He said, I've run a 10th and a 12th. And I said, did you get the 10th or the 12th first? And I said, because I hope it was the other way. He said, no, I got the 10th first and went back. So I said, you're going to have to gear it up tonight. It looks like he geared it up. He's got it going on.
Give him an old pep talk down there. This time they'll work off at turn number 4. Chucky's waving the Velocita white flag. 1 lap to go. It will be out front there, Farmer, followed by Watson and Morris, your top 3 transfer cars. Brad Whitney and that Chad Shaw-owned 93 Double S machine trying to make his way into the show without going through a B-main.
Hey, watch the 93s trying to make a move on Andy Morris coming out of turn number 4. No, there's going to be not enough time for him.
The sand of the hourglass running thin on Brad Whitney, but it'll be Andy Morris 3rd. second to John Watson, and Cole Farmer picks up the win. Here we go. Heat race number 3 for your Sunoco stock car is going to come to the racetrack. It'll be Trent Nolan out of Shawano, Wisconsin, the 25, and J.J. Baumley out of Lathrop, Missouri, the 46.
The 73 car is going to be Dustin White from Eagle River, Wisconsin. Beside him, the 10 car, Rod Snellenberger from Pulaski, Wisconsin.
We'll see Kevin Giles out of St. Charles, Iowa, the 33G, and Owen Barnhill, Milton, Florida, the B24.
Jace Reiner is going to be driving the 775 car from Hutchinson, Kansas, and driving car number 20 from Mineral Springs, Arkansas, it's Neil Kemp.
Then we will see, starting 9th, the 87 of Kurt Lund out of Redwood Falls, Minnesota, and I'm bound to determine that Ben has got some Wahoo's words of wisdom.
Yes, I got the man himself on the Albertson Family Farms. Doug Johnson snow plowing number 3, B&B chassis by Skyrocket. Big win for you here for this heat race, Wahoo. Great run out there.
Yeah, thanks. I've been running some different stuff down here, and I decided to change today, and I didn't know if it was right or wrong, but I went back to what I'm used to running, and I'm glad I did.
Well, it was a little touch and go whether you're going to make it down here, but had a pretty big fuel sponsor come on board.
Yeah, I got this new Doug Johnson on board, and he's paying for all the fuel, and it sounds like he might pay for it all year long, too. So I don't know what Jvan thinks about him, but I think he's a pretty good guy.
Well, how'd the redraw go?
Well, I guess I'm just drawing one all time tonight, so hopefully I don't have to pass a damn car.
Well, good luck to you.
You bet.
Inside pole sitter, Wahoo Mike Albertson.
Albertson going to roll from the pole. Your stock car A main. Look at this battle for second. Snellenberger in the 10, White in the 73, Barnhill and Baumley. Here comes now Neil Kemp. You've got a great little 4-car tussle back there for the final transport spot.
We got a heck of a race going on from 3rd to 5th. I'm telling you, Neil Kemp, the 20 car, is a teammate to that Cole Farmer. So maybe if he's got the same setup, he might be on the move as he's looking at the outside group.
And if he doesn't, they're probably going to want to scratch some heads and make it work for the feature. Down the back straightaway, it still is Trent Nolan. Rod Snellenberger, a pair of Wisconsin racers. Couple cheeseheads on up front. Now the battle coming for the lead. Rod Snellenberger already got a feature win. He is your points leader in the series so far. Going to look to the inside. It'll be Trent Nolan to the top. Battle for the lead. Down the back straightaway, you've got a new leader. It is the 10 of Snellenberger.
Here comes the 73 car, Dustin White, sticking his nose in for that second place spot.
Down into turn 1 and 2. Top 3 showing them down into turns 1 and 2. It'll be Snellenberger, followed by Nolan, the 73. This is for second, getting down in the bottom of turn 3 and 4. Watch the 25 and the 73. Mooney there, door to door, wheel to wheel, down the boulevard.
The 25 car's got some handling problems. He's fighting it all he can, but here comes the 73 car, Dustin White, coming out of turn number 2, and he takes over that second place spot.
Oh, a little bit of smoke out of the back of the 25 of Trent Nolan. We'll keep an eye on that as the white flag is coming out. 1 to go. Down the front straightaway, still that 10 of Snellenberger, 73 of White, and the 25 of Nolan.
That's Owen Barnhill in the 24. He's got one last shot. Here comes Neil Kemp for that transfer spot.
Into turn 3 and 4. Checkered flag is going to be out. It will be Rod Snellenberger to the win. Dustin White goes second. Third right there to Trent Nolan. So an all-Wisconsin top 3 there, Moon.
They got out of that snow. They got down here and they heating it up.
Exactly. It'll be Jeff Cohn out of Sheridan, Michigan, the 25K on the pole, and Mike Vandermark Jr. out of Cedar Springs, Michigan, the 26.
Driving car number 2 is going to be Wayne Landhier from Buffalo Center, Iowa. And number 14, Chris Bajo. How did I say that? Pensacola, Florida.
Then we'll see Dylan Richards out of Beatrice, Nebraska, the 24R, and Marty French out of Charlotte, Michigan, the 00.
25A's Andrew McCain from South Haven, Minnesota, and the 02 is Addie Wade from Lake City, Michigan.
And let's Iowa's Robert Barnes. They're in the 97. Chris Bayhigh there, Pensacola in the 14. Your Aero Race Wheels, heat race number 4, starting lineup.
They're bumper to tail. I believe this time we are going green.
We are. Caution lights are off. We're going to hit it and get it this time. Down the front, straightaway, Cohn and Vandermark. Green flag is up, and here we go. We'll race on down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be that 25 of Jeff Cohn to the lead. Now watch the 24. Here comes Dylan Richards. Side by side, stack them up the top 4.
You talking about a race coming out of turn 4, they're going to be pushing and shoving under the flag stand.
Down the front straightaway, still Cohn, Vandermark, Richards, and Landier. Vandermark right there, Richards in third. Meanwhile, back there, the 97.
The top 4 cars pulling away from the back 5 cars. So we got 2 separate races. It looks like they're going to be side by side under the flag stand. The 26 car, Vandermark Jr., takes over the lead as they go into turn number 1.
So the race
Jeff
off.
Cohn in the 25 car. He's got some heat now from the 24, Dylan Richards.
They'll hustle it on in there, 25 and 24. It is Cohn and Richards battling back there. You've got the 26, 24, and 25 working 1, 2, and 3. Mike Vandermark Jr. out of Michigan with a big advantage down the back straightaway. 24R of Dylan Richards right there in second. But now we got a battle shaping up for the third and final transfer spot.
I just now noticed that. 26, 25, 24.
Yeah.
We need to move them around a little bit and get them in order.
I'm sure that's the way Dylan Richards wants it to be. Is he'd like the 24 before the 26 as they work off at turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Still Mike Vandermark Jr., your race leader.
Car number 2 is in the 4th place spot. Wayne Landier. He's trying to make a move on that transfer spot coming on the back stretch. But they're starting in this heat race, starting to spread out a little bit. So I don't believe we're going to have much more passing. We only got 3 laps to go.
We'll find out. You see that 97 car of Let's Iowa's Robert Barnes there. The Witt Farms entered Hot Rod. They're down here racing and thinking about Carol tonight. So Carol, boys, send the love back to Let's in that 97 car. White flags coming, Mooney, 1 to go.
All right, this is going to be it for the 26 car, Vandermark Jr. He's got a pretty big lead over the 24 car, Dylan Richards, and then the 25 car, Jeff Combs. That's your top 3 cars. They're going to be getting the checkered flag this time when they come out of turn number 4 to finalize heat race number 4.
Down the front straightaway, Mike Vandermark Jr., Cedar Springs, Michigan, your race winner. Dylan Richards, Beatrice, Nebraska, and Jeff Cohn in the 25K out of Sheridan, Michigan.
Just think, them people in Michigan's got snow right now.
I got snow at my house in Iowa. What are you talking about?
Do you really?
Yeah, it was 9 inches. I had to move before.
I got on short-legged britches down here.
Well, I did too. I put them on right when I got down here. Then I had to put them back on because it was like 32 for a low one day.
Yeah, I didn't come down till it warmed up.
Yeah, you ready for a little modified, Sarah Moon?
I'm ready for some modified.
Ooh, there you go. Hey, big happy birthday to this guy's dad, Jason Malacote, crew chief of the 11 celebrating a birthday. It's his son from Boone, Isaac, in the 11 car on the point. And Tucker Bird driving the 56 Joyner entered Robertsdale, Alabama entered car.
Second on the inside, the 34T is going to be Derek Thompson from Monroe, Wisconsin. The 44 car is going to be John Goodrich from McCain, Michigan.
Then we'll see the 02W of J.C. Wilson out of Harold, Florida. And out of Andalusia, Alabama, it is Jason Sims in the 25.
Bo Slay from Milton, Florida is going to be in the 2X. And the M64, rounding out the field from Rome, Pennsylvania, is Charlie Fulton.
So Iowa, Alabama, Wisconsin, Michigan, Florida, and Pennsylvania.
Woo, these boys are from everywhere.
Well, Ben's got somebody up for us in Longacre Racing Products Tech area.
Here we got Cole Farmer and the Farmer's Tree Service, Glenwood Auto Parts, number 26F Cadillac chassis. Cole, this feels really good to get a heat race win. First time here for you. Well, first time getting back to racing here at Deep South Speedway.
Yeah, we found a little bit of speed there at the end of Northwest Florida Speedway and trying to carry it over here and hopefully get a win tonight.
What'd you redraw?
3.
Well, good luck to you for the rest of the night.
Thank you. I want to thank my dad for coming, the Lord and Savior for putting me in that spot.
Second row inside is where he's going to start. Cole Farmer, the 26F.
Look at that. Wave at yourself if you're on the Jumbotron, Moon.
Yeah, you're on TV.
What's neat about some of these, the tiered seating like this, you bring your lawn chair and you
See, I see that little girl with the white and the pink. She's standing up right now. Wave at me. There you go.
I think she's even got a PTP sweatshirt on.
I
Looks a
think
little
so.
big. She'll grow into it.
Yeah, you can see them. They're worldwide.
Yes. For a little SCE Gaskets Live looking down there on the Big O screens jumbo on the infield. Here we go. Top 2 cars moving on. 6 heat races. Green flag is out. We'll race them on down into turn number 1 and 2. Isaac Malakote laser in there deep. Cells are cheap. Off of 2. Now look at Bird. Bird there in the 56 car. Going to take a sneak down there as this 34T of Derek Thompson is there. Thompson to the bottom side. It'll be Isaac Malakote and Derek Thompson 1-2.
Thompson going around the Birdman. Bird slips high again. They're going to be 2 wide for that 3rd place spot.
J.C. Wilson right there. You saw Bo Slay back there in that one. But look at this. Wilson and Bird. Bird in the hunt the front. Joyner Hot Rod working there. The number 3 or 4 spot now. You got to be 1 and 2 if you want to go directly to the A. 3's going to get you a really good start in a B main later tonight, as it is still Wilson and Bird battling for 3rd.
Man, that makes it tough. I think there's 6 heat races on the top 2, so when you're only taking 2 spots, these guys in the back is gritting and a grind and trying to make something happen.
Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Still Isaac Malakote there. Bo Slay making the move on Tucker Bird that time. Slay to the number 2 spot. Meanwhile, up front, I don't know. I tell you what, we might do a little deep sea fishing. I think the hook is set, and the catch of the day is the 11 of Isaac Malakote. And fishing and reeling him in is Derek Thompson down the back straightaway.
Thompson's car's on the move. He's finding a different groove. He's kind of driving in hard coming off of turn 4, but I believe the cars 1 and 2 are kind of going to settle in as they go into turn 1. The 34 keeps trying to work a bottom groove. 11 car's kind of drifting a little bit high. We're going to see some racing going on in turn 3.
We'll watch him on down there. You see that 11 of Isaac Malakote started P1, hoping to stay P1. Been there from the drop of the green. There'll be 2 laps to go. Isaac Malakote, Boone, Iowa, your race leader. Derek Thompson, Monroe, Wisconsin, bobbled that time getting into turn 1 just a smidge. That's going to let Malakote drive past him down the back straightaway, as it is the Velocito white flag in the air, 1 to go for Malakote.
Top 2 cars stretching out from the 0-2 car, running 3rd. J.C. Wilson from Harrell, Florida. I don't believe he's got anything, but he'll have a good starting spot in that B feature.
They'll work into turn 3 and 4. Going to pick up a heat race win for Dad on his B day. It is Isaac Malakote, followed by Derek Thompson. J.C. Wilson, 1 out of a transfer looking in.
So that was his birthday, number 11?
It's his dad's.
Oh, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday. Oh, let's go.
No, I was going to let you sing.
I just got a little excitement here. I'm afraid people at home going to sleep.
Owen Barnhill, Milton, Florida, the B24, going to be on the point of heat race number 2 here in your Longacre Racing Products starting grid. And to his outside out of Traverse City, Michigan, it is Colin Thurlby.
The 57L car is going to be Robin Lashley from Buffalo, Ohio. And the 37R, Kyle Rudkiski from 8 Mile, Alabama.
We'll see Chris Webb out of Hendrick, Oklahoma in the 22W, and Rick Goki Jr. out of Owasso, Michigan.
79 car is going to be Nate Jones from Alma, Michigan. And the 17R, rounding out the field, is going to be Chase Rossberg from West Branch, Michigan.
There you go. You said 8 Mile, Alabama.
Alabama.
I thought he was up there at the East Alabama Motor Speedway.
Here we go.
Green flag coming out. It is up. We're underway. Barnhill and Thurlby going to lead the field on down into turn number 1 and 2. Lashley and Ratowski not having the greatest of starts. That bunched the field up behind them. Chase Rosebrew in the 17R car has got some hustling to do. Watch Goki in that 31 machine right there. Oh, little 11 and touching for 3rd.
Tell you what, the leader got a bad start. He was able to hang on to that 2nd place spot. At first, I thought he's going to fall back.
Battle back here for the number 3 spot, 37R of Kyle Ratowski. Then it will be Goki and Rosebrew. You see a great overhead shot from the drone from Sarge. Down the front straightaway. This is your battle for 3, 4, 5, and now add 6 to the mix on this one.
The 17 car of Chase Roseberg, he started dead last. He's already passed 3 cars, so he's in 5th. Watch for that car, but here comes the 31 car now.
31. of Goki, slides it up the hill across the snoot of Ratoski. Ratoski right there, going to work to, well, get around Nate Jones there. Nate Jones will get around him. So it is Colin Thurlby now under attack. Look at this, Moon. Here comes the B24 of Owen Barnhill. He'll come to the inside. Battle for the lead off of turn number 2.
The 24 car sticking. He's got his car back dialed in, and he started out a little bit off pace, but he's got it reeled in. Barnhill has got the bottom groove coming out of turn number 4, and they're going to be side by side when they come under the flag stand.
Man, you look at this place. The top lane is quick. 2 evenly matched lanes right now between Barnhill and Thurlby. They'll work there. Thurlby got a run on him getting down into turn number 3 and 4. Barnhill on the bottom this time. 2 laps to go for Colin Thurlby.
Hey, we was watching the lead change. Look here, third place change. The 31 car, Rick Goby from Michigan, has took over that third place and final transfer. No. We only transferred 2. I'm switching classes. This is only the top 2 go.
He's giving somebody a mulligan there.
I'm getting so excited. I love it when the dirt's flying.
Down the front straightaway to the velocity white flag. They'll work into turn number 1 and 2 as they all went underneath the Penske Racing Shock starter stand. And look at this, into 3 off of 4. It is going to be the driver that's got to take the ferry ride across to get to the mainland from Traverse City, Michigan, Colin Thurlby. Owen Barnhill goes second, and Rick Goki Jr. 1 out of a transfer looking in. Here we go to heat race number 3. It's going to be Spencer Hughes, the 11H out of Meridian, Mississippi. And it'll be Brad Morig out of Freeport, Illinois in the triple nickel.
The 27J car is going to be Joe Phillips, makes his hometown in Jay, Florida. And beside him, the 4 car, Brady Hose from Hogtown Lake, Michigan.
Then we'll see Chaz Baca, Mesa, Arizona, the 75 Junior. Staying with that junior theme, it is the 9 Junior, Spencer Hartwig out of Quitman, Arkansas.
The 98 car is going to be Jacob Snyder from Duckerton, Iowa. And rounding out the field, the 6 car of Jed Freiberger. There you go. Like that's close enough, Freiberger.
Like fries and burger.
Yeah, fries and burger. You're making me hungry.
I know.
I'm on a diet right now. Yeah.
So it looks like caution lights stand on. I think we'll hit her back. I wonder if Ben's got anybody up there. Take her away, Ben.
Well, I've got the pilot of the Friendship House Family Restaurant, number 73, B&B Chassis by BHE. Dustin White getting credited with that heat race win. Hey, anytime you can get in the redraw, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, I'd rather beat Hot Rod fair and square. I don't know what he had going on, but it's kind of funny because him and I race each other weekly over 1,000 miles away from here. So he's a tough competitor. I rather would have raced him up front in the feature, but it is what it is. I'm really thankful to be here. Got to thank my wife, first of all. My kids are here, my in-laws. Nikki's helping us in the mids. Corey, Wiley's been doing tires left and right. We're racing a sport mod too, so I mean, we got to do twice as many tires. So credit to Wiley, all the guys back home. This is pretty cool.
What'd you redraw?
Well, I originally redrew a 6, but I think Hot Rod drew a 4, and I think I get his number.
Okay, second rod side for the 73 and Rod Snellenberger. A rev limiter, it sounds like, the reason for discredit with the heat race win.
There you have it. I was just going to ask what had happened to Hot Rod. Spencer Hughes, your race leader. Chaz Baca, 2-time national modifying champion. Your second place runner. Field to work off at 2 and down the back straightaway. They'll hurry it on in. It'll be Hughes up there.
Spencer Hughes is a strong competitor, a late model driver from Meridian, Mississippi, and he can wheel those cars. It doesn't matter what you put him in. He's wheeling that thing around this big racetrack.
They'll work down into turn number 1 and 2 right there. It'll be Spencer Hughes.
It's Spencer Hartwick coming into that third place spot as they go into turn number 3.
Pair of Spencers out in this one. You see that 4 car, Brady Hose, out of Houghton Lake, Michigan. He's got the 9 Junior, Hartwig under attack.
Hartwig family's got 2 sons and a daddy, all 3 of them racing. He's taking it over as they go into turn number 3.
They'll work into turn 3 and 4. Now down into 1 and 2. They'll hurry off down the back straightaway. Spencer Hughes, your race leader, back here 3, 4, and 5 on your screen.
I'm telling you, nobody's got nothing for Spencer Hughes in this heat race from Meridian, Mississippi. As he continues to pull away, went under the flag stand with about a 10-car length advantage. He's pulling away. the 9 junior car, Spencer Hartwick from Quitman, Arkansas, is one of my locals back in Arkansas. And he come pretty up through that field, but he don't have enough distance. We got a white flag this time.
They're going to be running out of time. They'll work down into turn number 3 and 4. White's out. Now they'll come off a 2 down the back straightaway. Spencer Hughes into turn 3 off of turn number 4. Down the boulevard, going to be Spencer Hughes. With the win in the 11, Chaz Baca, the 75 junior, and then the 9 junior of Spencer Hartwig. Well, that'll give us a time to send you home for the free stuff. If you were watching it on an SCE Gaskets live look-in, we thank them for bringing you that live look-in.
What do you mean going home? They're going to buy it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you don't have to. Now that
There's
it's
no telling what's
freeze
fixing to
over,
happen.
You know, you got to buy it. Go out to IMCA TV right now. Thanks for being tuned in on the look-in. All right, let's take a look here at heat race number 4. It's going to be Cody Goodwood.